All right. Okay. So this is task 6 of the course English 7. And today we have Daniela Hernandez, who's going to talk about the cultural heritage of Velez, Santander. Okay, Daniela, let's begin, please.
Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Directania Hernandez Forero. I'm 19 years old and I live in Velez, Santander. So today I want to talk about cultural heritage of Velez. So I'm going to start. Today I'm going to talk about four steps. So first we're going to be dance, then music, then gastronomy, and the last one is typical costume. I'm going to start with dance. Traditional dance in Velez is called Baile del Torbellino. Couple dances with the rhythm of the music, marking their feet are rhythm three quarters. So the woman's steps must be short and the men's steps are large. Love, heartbreak, betrayal, farm work, and religion are the things that refer to the Torbellino Beleño according to the story, and the origin refers to the indigenous background of this rhythm. In the Torbellino of flirting, the man chases the woman while she advances in circular movements to finally accept the suitor. They must smile all the time, smile all the time, and dance drawing aids with their steps. If they are dancing and need to say coplas, they must pass the microphone in a hidden way without stopping smiling or dancing. In Velez, there are many different types of dances. There are moño, tac knock, tres, three, sencillo, simple, and copa, cup. Now, I'm going to talk about music. So, tiple is the Velez typical instrument. Torbellino is the best known Beleño rhythm. Is harmonically based on the succession of three musical notes in the accompanying tiple and virtuoso fingerings for melody in tiple and requinto. This was made by indigenous many years ago, and people can play bambucos, torbellinos, merengues, guabinas, rumbas, etc. with the tiple, and it is very common in the festivals to create sets of people where they play instruments made with cane, like esterillas, quiribillos, and guacharaca. The tiple can play with the guitar and requinto, but also tiple can play alone. In different festivals is presented this performance with sets of people who must sing a guabina, play an instrumental, and dance a moño, as I said. Now I'm going to talk about gastronomy. So, Velez is known for creating the bocadillo beleño, which is a sweet snack to eat with cheese or milk. A bocadillo is a paste resulting from the mixture of ripe regional guavas and sugar, which by cooking achieves a hard texture and a bright red color. The traditional product is in shape of small red blocks, as I show you, and with two thin bands at the ends of white guava, made with regional red and guava respectively. This bocadillo beleño presents a special packaging and consisting of a bijao sheet. For each unit, a small wooden present boxes as secondary packaging. These packages are ground and processed in the region. Currently, the presentations are diversified a lot, but in general, all the factories keep the product line of the traditional regional bocadillo beleño. Thanks to Bocadillo Leño, many people in Velez here has a job, but sometimes some factories take advantage of their employees and they do not earn enough money. Um, I have to say that there are big sales of Bocadillo Leño at national and international levels. Now, as finally, I'm going to talk about typical costume. So, Velez has one of the most beautiful typical costumes in the world. And even the movie Encanto, movie, was inspired by this. These typical costumes are made by hand, and many of them have a unique design. Dancers stand out for their signature costumes, which include spadrilles and straw hats. The men wear white shirts, denim pants, and wool ruanas. The women wear long skirts with ruffles and white blouses with a closed neck. Embroiderers are in charge of giving life and color to these typical costumes, and the woman's costume has a meticulous elaboration, and the elaboration time is between 3 to 5 months. Because embroiderers have to make the shirt, the long skirt, and the petticoats, while the men's costume only takes a month or less because they only have to make the shirt. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for watching my presentation. So if you have any question, please tell me.
All right, thank you, Daniela, for your presentation. It was really nice. I really like how you are connected to the culture of the place where you live. That's really nice. That's really interesting. Thank you for the pictures. You were sharing really nice pictures. Okay, now we're going with the questions. Now let's begin with Rafael. What is your question?
Okay, Daniela, do you think that young people continue with the constants about Velez, or their interest has changed?
Okay, many young people is not interesting of Velez culture, but people like me, it's like me. For example, I have many friends that are interested of this culture. And yes, I think all people in Velez, all Beleños, have a typical costume because it's a tradition. It's a traditional costume, and all of us have one of costumes. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you.
okay, Daniela. I'm sorry. Okay, now let's go with Neila. Neila, what is your question for Daniela?
Hello, Daniela.
Hi,
Nice to
Leila.
meet you. I was living in Velez. I think that was in 2010, maybe. And I learned to embroidery.
Yes.
I'm sorry, embroidery. Yeah, I think that is the word. Um, I don't know how much is cost. How much is sorry? How much the typical dress for woman is costing now?
Okay. It depends on the design of the costume because,
The
for
the
example,
entire the entire the entire dress, the entire dress with the hat, with the skirt, yes, and the entire and a new design.
yes, yes, yes. So, yes, the costume is complete. The shirt, the long skirt, and the paddles. So sometimes if it's I don't know, every costume has a difficult word because as I said, it the elaboration is between 3 or 5 months or even more time. So sometimes the costumes cost I don't know, sorry 3 millions or maybe 2 millions or something like that. For example, my costume cost in that time cost 1 million. Yes, 1,200,000 pesos. Yes. So bad because I'm a friend of my embroiderer. So it was it was cheaper for me. But yes, it cost 3 million, 3 million pesos or something like that.
Thank you very much, Daniela. Let me thank you for remind me my days and my time in Velez. Thank you very much.
All right, Neila, thank you for your question. That's a lot, Daniela. I wasn't expecting that. That's a lot of money for one dress, but it's really nice. I mean, you can see the pictures that you were showing us. They are really nice and elaborated. So yes, it must be really expensive because it's a lot of hand job. So it must be really expensive. Because it's not like a regular custom. It's more like a handcraft. So yes, I suppose it must be really expensive. Okay, now let's go with Robinson. Robinson, were you? I mean, were you able to listen to Daniela's presentation?
Excuse me, teacher, not only finish.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Not teacher. I can listen only the finished presentation.
Okay, but perhaps do you have any question for her?
And no teacher.
Okay, all right, okay. Thank you. All right, Daniela. Okay, now let's go with your feedback. First, I have to mention that it was really nice. I really enjoy the pictures and how passionate you are about. I'm sorry, Jennifer. Okay, Jennifer, I completely forgot about you. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, Jennifer, what is your question?
Okay, teacher, thank you. Okay, Daniela, I have a question for you. You participate in dance group in this moment?
Yes, all the time because I'm a singer and a musician too.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Jennifer, I apologize. I'm so sorry about forgetting
Don't
your.
worry.
Okay. So yes. Okay, Daniela. It is really nice to see how passionate you are about the culture in your town. It is really nice, and how much you know about those things. Okay. I have some advices for you. First, I want to highlight that this time you were doing your speech um, really smooth and fluent. It was really nice. You weren't paying attention to those mistakes that you usually do. I mean, that you used to do because you didn't do it this time. You were like just uh, trying to deliver your message and you didn't care about grammar or anything. You were just trying to go ahead. And that was really nice. Um, your presentation was really clear and organized. Um, Probably you have to check for accents in words. Probably in English, you won't see the accents like on words as we use them in Spanish, tilde, but they do have, and if you check on it, you will know where the accents are. For example, you were saying uh, costumes and they are costumes. Okay? So when you're trying to change the pronunciation, it might change the meaning too. All right. Mm, Also, I think there is certain issue with the passive voice in the level that you are right now. Probably, I don't know, when we are taught the passive voice, we are not told how important it is. So you should go and check a little bit about passive voice because now that you have like a higher level, you might be interested in trying to use it more because it's really useful. That using passive voice would help you to increase your speech a lot. Also, um, okay, I think this is a really common misconception that we have because I usually make this mistake. You're confusing the adjectives finishing with ing or ed. For example, you were saying interesting. So you were saying you were meaning interested. Okay, so that's something that usually happens. So just make sure that you know what interested is and interesting is. Okay, so make the difference, but it's really common that happens. And mm, I know it was hard because this is something that doesn't relate completely in English because you were talking about things from our country. So you did have to use a lot of Spanish words because they don't exist in English, and that's normal. But when you do things like this, since you are joined to this kind of stuff, try to find more accurate translations for some stuff. For example, you were saying "behau eat," but you were "behau live." Okay,
Okay.
so yes, probably it's because we are trying to find just like the direct translation, but I know I'm telling you, it's not easy because you are talking about something that is completely in Spanish, and it's really hard to find the words in English. But otherwise, you were doing a really nice job. Congratulations, because I can tell that you have enhanced your speech a lot. So congratulations for that.
Thank you, teacher.
All right, Daniela, do you have any comments or anything you want to mention before we finish the recording?
No, nothing. Thank you.